Hello, my name is Christian and I'm going to present the word paradigm. Paradigm is a noun that originated sometime in the late 15th century and is derived from the Latin word paradeiknonai, which in turn comes from the Greek paradeima. The first part of the word para means beside and deiknonai means to show, and so the original word meant to show side by side. The modern English word paradigm, however, has changed the meaning somewhat. The definition of paradigm in the formal use of the word means a typical example or pattern of something, but it could also be used in a linguistic way where it means a set of all the different forms of a word. The first definition is by far the most common usage of the word, however, and that will be the main focus of this presentation. Some examples on how to use paradigm are a paradigm for students to copy. The war was a paradigm of the destructive side of human nature, and we used in the grammar sense you can say a set of verb paradigms. In many cases it can be interchanged with the word pattern and still give the sentence pretty much the same meaning. But using paradigm instead will most likely sound more professional, so it depends on the context of the sentence and the situation. Based on my findings and experiences, paradigm is not a word that is commonly used in everyday spoken language, and it is mostly found in a scientific and academic settings, such as articles, papers, lectures, and such. Even though the word can be used by definition to describe a certain pattern or example or something by itself, it is most often used to describe a change in patterns. And most examples I found in the corpus coca were of it being used with verbs such as change and shift, as to illustrate a major change of something. Some more examples to show that are: in 2007, Ford introduced its sync system, signaling the paradigm shift in driver-vehicle interface. We have the possibility of creating an experiential paradigm that changes the way our graduates perceive their lives. And thus we have made it our job as teacher educators to shift the paradigm. Now this might not be a word that I would probably use myself that often, but given the right situations, it is an interesting word and it's very useful to describe with in a more formal and academic setting. Now I hope you know what it means and when to use it. So I learned about it myself from the Oxford Learners Dictionaries and gathered a lot of my information from the corpus of contemporary American English COCA. And I enjoyed very much learning about these words, especially since I didn't really understand what it meant when I first started. Thank you for listening.